Welcome back to another episode of
Random Rewind.
Welcome back to another episode. I'm John.
I'm Brittany.
And today we're going to be chatting a little bit about...
A little bit. Oh man, we are rewinding it back to everybody's favorite childhood game. Hot topic right now. It's all over the place. What are we talking about?
Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers.
So this game was introduced freaking literal decades ago when I was a freaking kid.
How old were you when it came out?
Little?
Little?
like 6?
Like 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember the original Nintendo, the parents playing on it. I was pretty little too. And I didn't start really getting into it until Super Nintendo.
Okay.
But I did play a little of the original.
I did play a little of the original, and I didn't get into it until Super Nintendo because it was just better looking and it looked more enticing. Because the Super Mario Brothers original stuff that was out was just there. It was just there. I mean, it kind of meshed in with everything else that was available to play. Like the style of gameplay was new, but not new. Does that make any sense? I mean,
I think I kind of understand what you mean. Or it was everything kind of looked the same.
Yeah.
Like in the Nintendo world, it was all pretty similar, and it was jump, this, that.
Right.
Basic, but I loved it.
No, it was great. It was a shitload of fun. But when they brought in Super Mario Bros.
Yoshi comes out too.
Yeah, and so you get a lot more interaction with the game, I feel, than just jumping.
Just going, beep, yeah. Little Goombas.
Right. So, I mean, it felt less arcade-like and more like a video game.
And more video game-like.
Right.
And I must have played that. Is that Super Smash? Or not Smash? Well, skipping ahead.
Yeah.
Is that Super Mario Brothers that came out on the Super Nintendo? Is that what that was called? Was that just called Super Mario Brothers?
Super Mario Brothers in 1985, yeah.
Super Mario Brothers was when for the Super Nintendo, I went 100% in. I must have played that game for hours and hours and hours not must have. I did play that game for hours and hours and hours. And it was so much fun, except for I always had a hard time at the castles. The castles were the hard part.
They were intended to be the hard part.
I know,
so, but I probably died 5 billion fucking times. Yeah.
As a 6-year-old.
That's a number that I remember as a freaking child.
5 billion.
5 billion times. Yes, there wasn't any less than that.
I must have played level 2 5 billion times. I could probably still play that level with my eyes closed.
You know, it's funny because Chauncey says the same thing. That's like the only game she played as a kid was like Super Mario Brothers. And I don't know how far she got into the game because I don't know.
Level 2. That's all
probably
you need.
level 2.
Just go level 2.
Level 2. Yeah, and I know a lot of like YouTubers that are out there, content creators that are out there that speedrun the shit out of these games.
Yeah, just easy.
They can play them. Like it looks like they're the ones who developed the damn game.
They're like, I know how to do this. They're like, this is easy.
I'm thinking, sitting here going, wow, that's really cool. Go fuck yourself, because I can't do that.
You could if you practiced.
I suppose.
If you spent your whole day playing that game, which I feel like I did when I was a child.
Yeah.
It just goes and goes and goes and goes.
Yeah.
I love it. I love all the Marios. I started with Mario 2. That one was fun. You couldn't fall off the screen. Remember, you would go to the left and then you would come back on to the other side.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I loved that part. I thought that was so cool. And that's when Luigi got introduced.
Right.
And I love Luigi. Luigi's probably my favorite character, probably because I was always player 2. And so I just kind of...
So you were always Luigi?
I just got used to it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to own this, and I'm just always going to be Luigi.
Yeah, so. I didn't have a NES growing up. I had an Atari, and then I went straight into computer gaming. So I didn't really have a Nintendo Entertainment System ever. So I always went to friends' houses, and you're right. I was always player number 2.
You're always player 2. See, I had an older brother, so I was player 2, and then at my friend's house, it's theirs, so I'm player 2. So I just developed player 2, and I'm okay with that. Luigi is cool.
No, yeah,
I like Luigi.
No knock to Luigi at all, man.
He can jump high.
Yeah.
He's tall.
Yeah.
That's really all he's got, but I love Luigi. He's my favorite one.
Mario Brothers 1 was, I mean, it was, the original Super Mario Brothers was good looking, but then we had Super Mario Brothers 2, just introduced a lot more color, and I mean, the graphics looked a little cleaner, looked a little nicer, looked a little more fun to play.
They had that weird dragon, or that dinosaur that shot eggs at the end.
Yeah.
And you had to jump on the egg and like throw it back to him.
Yeah.
That was funny, but then that was the end of that one after Mario 2.
I don't remember this one.
That
it was on the Game Boy.
Super Mario Land, that was on the Game Boy.
Super Mario Land was on the Game Boy.
Did you have a Game Boy?
I did not have a Game Boy.
Whoa.
We have Game Boys now.
But you didn't have a Game Boy when you were a kid.
I didn't have a Game Boy growing up, no.
Oh, I loved Game Boy. I thought that was, I mean, being able to take it to go, that was innovation.
When growing up, when we were little, we were broke as fuck. So we didn't have shit. I had an Atari only because I think it was gifted to us.
Yes.
And then my dad worked at a computer something or other. I don't know what the hell it was, to be honest, but he always brought home these like state-of-the-art, whatever it was, computer system, full-blown computer systems, like in suitcases, these great big compact, it was bizarre. But I got to play games on computers, which was not Super Mario Brothers.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
No, that was controller, thumbs.
Yeah.
So you weren't a huge console gamer.
Not until, honestly speaking, not until the PlayStation came out.
PlayStation 1.
PlayStation
See,
1.
we're on such different levels.
I know.
I was always Nintendo.
Yeah.
We had the original Nintendo, we had Super Nintendo. Nintendo 64
Nintendo
raised
64,
me.
That's when I remember when GoldenEye was introduced
yeah.
to the world. And that was a phenomenal game. Don't get me wrong, Mario Brothers is great, but I probably played other games far more than in the long term, than I ever played Mario Brothers. Even though you always kind of, you see it pop up every once in a while. There's a new app that came out, it's been like fucking 7 years.
It's not that new.
It's called Mario Run, and it's a scroller again, but it's just a running game on your phone. You just
or have you seen when people play the Mario Maker and they make the levels and
I love that.
Insane and they're just so fun to watch and he's like, beep, 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 and you're like,
we bought it on this. We originally bought it on the Wii U. Mm-hmm. Switched up to the Switch, and now we have it on the Switch, and it's fucking so much fun to make.
It's fun to play.
Fun to play games, because you can make like impossible games, but you have to pass it at least one time. What is my monitor doing?
Whatever. If there's technical difficulties, we'll deal with it. That's the point.
If it's not working, go fuck yourself, camera. I'm so tired of this camera. This side, it's been a failure.
Camera.
That
one. No, it's his first time today.
Oh, it's his first day.
It's his first day.
It's his first day.
That's what you always have to say when you mess up. It's my first day.
Yeah, you know what? We'll give you a pass. You're on probation period. You may get fired tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Shh, don't tell him right now. Oh, shit, not out loud.
It is Friday. You're supposed to always fire people on Friday, is what I've heard. That's the day to do it.
Yeah.
So if you think you're going to get fired, don't show up on Friday.
We might have a chat later, homie. Super Mario 3.
Oh, Super Mario 3. That's the one you can be in 2 levels because you get the whistle and then you get to travel.
You get the squirrel tail and you can fly.
Yeah, and you can beat it in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I still love them. That's what I'm saying. I spent so much time playing Mario games. That was always my go-to.
Yeah.
And I had a PlayStation, but I don't think I touched it. I didn't want to. Like, I've always been a Nintendo fan, and Nintendo's been my favorite because there's so many options. Like, you have Mario, so you have your basic game. We got Mario Kart, which is amazing, and we have Super Smash Brothers, where all my favorite characters can beat each other up. Oh, and Mario Party? I love Mario Party. I'm probably, one of 5 people that love Mario Party, but
Are you one of the 5?
Are you one of the 5?
Because I'd like to freaking know.
Mario Party was cool for me. I loved it.
I never played it.
You never played Mario Party?
No.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with you?
Super Smash, yes. Mario Kart, obviously.
Who's your go-to on Super Smash Brothers? The original, the first one on Nintendo 64.
Oh, shit, I don't remember.
You don't remember your go-to character?
No, I really don't.
Smash
because
Brothers?
I like the new ones are so much more fun.
Okay, who's your go-to on the new one?
The last character I played was probably Steve.
Of course you would play Steve. Minecraft super fan over here. We're talking about Mario today.
I know. Yeah, I don't have any. What's his name? Not Yoshi.
See, is it also a dinosaur?
No, big ball sucks things.
Oh, Kirby.
Yeah,
big ball sucks things.
Yeah.
Kirby. That's Kirby.
Kirby. Yeah, I played Kirby quite a bit because he seemed a little overpowered.
Well, I feel like Kirby. Everyone picks Kirby.
Yeah.
My original one was Pikachu. In the first one, I was always Pikachu. Now the newer ones, you kind of mix it up because they're all fun.
There's so many freaking.
There's so many to choose from now. But I never would pick Mario. I don't know why. He just wasn't very exciting. But he's exciting in all the other games.
Sure. Yeah. Then they released a freaking movie back in the 80s. Did you ever watch it?
Of course I watched it. It was not the 80s. I think it was 1993 when that movie came out.
I think you're right. Yeah. Did you like it?
I liked it because I was a kid.
Okay.
And I was excited that. And the actors, I loved the actor. I love the guy who plays Luigi. He's one of my favorites. And Who plays Mario? He's like one of the greats. So the cast is great. I actually heard a story from someone random on the internet about this movie saying because it was so bad because the directors and the crew just never really got along at all. So everything was this and that and creative differences and everyone in the cast was like, what is going on? Like they would show up not knowing what the heck was going to happen. And it was a mess. And ultimately, it turned into a mess, but it's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic. But I mean, it was a big old flop.
I feel like it's a classic mess. It's one of those things you look back on and you were like, it has nostalgia value for me because I remember watching it when I was a kid and I was excited because it was a Mario themed movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely wasn't my favorite.
Oh, that's right. Freaking Dennis Hopper was King Koopa.
Dennis Hopper is King Koopa.
Oh, that's right.
Bob Hopkins, amazing actor, plays Mario.
He's probably one of the OG.
Oh yeah.
Great actors.
It could have been so great if the right people were writing it.
And the director too, because they wouldn't have chose this for Toad.
Oh,
God. They would not have chose that.
There definitely was a disconnect on the game franchise to the movie. And
I almost feel like they're... Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
No, but they were trying to be like edgy, but what do you think they were trying to do?
Oh, no, I think that there's a lot of times when these directors produce these video game movies have no fucking clue about the game.
No, I don't think, and I'm pretty sure the directors had no idea about the game.
And that's frustrating.
It was a couple, they were music video directors, they hired him for this project. Not to mention the amount of writers that were on this. I guess it was an insane amount of writing that went into it, and there was changes and this and that, and I think they wanted it to be edgy. I don't think they wanted to really stick
to the fun cartoon.
To the greatness that was already there.
No, Mario Brothers as a whole is just the idea is unwind, fun.
I think they were trying to be edgy.
Yeah.
They didn't even want...
We got two plumbers. That's
two
it.
Plumbers.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
got two plumbers.
Yeah,
the directors didn't even want them in their... Plumber uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to take it to... it was the early 90s and everything was this and edgy and that's like...
Right,
but the story of what it is a really good story. And that's exactly what they did with the new Mario movie that... You haven't seen yet.
No, I have not seen it, but Liam wants to go watch it tomorrow.
Oh, good.
So I'm going to take him tomorrow to go watch it.
It's so good, and you won't regret it. And then you'll have peaches in your head forever. Jack Black as Jack Black.
I'm fucking concerned right now because I'm guessing that's a Jack Black song.
And it's amazing.
Okay.
It's everywhere. You haven't heard the Peaches song?
No, and we met Jack Black.
You did?
Yeah. We went to a small, what do you call it? Charity event for Chauncey's work, and he was the host. And we're standing there. It's like maybe like 200 or 300 people total at this charity event.
It's a small amount.
He yells out.
Yeah, or he plays Bowser.
Bowser, that's it. He yelled out Bowser. That's what it was. He's all Bowser.
When was this? Was this recent?
This was 2 months ago.
Okay, so wow, it was super recent.
2 months, maybe 2 months ago. Yeah. And then Jack Black points to Liam, and we got to go run with him because it was a jogging, like a run-walk event type of thing. So we got to go walk with him. It was kind of cool.
Nice. Did you take a picture?
Yeah. We have a bunch of fun. We got video.
You with Jack Black?
With video of him. Yeah.
Okay, then how do you not know the amazingness song that he has released because of this movie?
I never watched Tenacious D, so I never.
You didn't?
I never paid attention to his music.
There we go. Check that. That's another one we're reviewing, and you have to watch it.
Oh yeah, I'd probably watch it for sure.
Jack Black is literally a musical genius. And I love it because he's just so passionate about when he's singing, you can feel the passion in his voice. And it's amazing.
Yeah,
Peaches. I can't believe you don't know that.
No, I think he's...
Okay, now that I've said it, you're going to go on TikTok and it's going to be literally in your
I'm sure it's going to be
time.
like, I'm sure my phone is just listening to you right now.
Oh, it heard me.
All I'm going to hear is fucking Peaches for the next
That's all you're
going to
hear. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
I won't spoil the movie, but it is better than the one that came out in 1993.
Oh, I fucking hope so. It wouldn't take much.
It's not.
It wouldn't take much.
It wouldn't be hard, but they did it. Because they kept to Mario's story. It's a good story. You don't need to change it up.
I hear it's really good. We have kid's cousin is staying with us, and he went and watched it with some girl a few weeks ago, or right when it came out, and he said it was fantastic.
But you don't believe me? I just told you it was fantastic.
No, I believe you.
You better.
I'm taking your word as a double up on the fucking fantasticness.
You're saying now I believe you and I believe my cousin.
Yes, because I always take what he had to say with a grain of salt.
If you hate it, it's not my fault.
I doubt I'd hate it.
You won't. I already know you
I mean,
won't hate
it's
it.
hard for me to really hate a movie.
won't.
I've only walked out of maybe one movie ever.
You physically walked out of a theater?
Walked out of a theater. Did you ever? Oh, it's a terrible fucking movie. We went to go watch Snow Falling on Cedars.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Don't even fucking
Snow
bother.
Falling on Cedars?
Yeah, it was one of those things that popped up, and it had ad after ad after ad when it had popped up. And
like,
so,
we gotta see this one.
let's go. I'm like, we're bored. Let's go fucking watch a movie. Let's go watch this. There's nothing else playing. So we went in there. No, we got our fucking money back.
You did.
Oh,
you
fuck
were like,
yeah.
This isn't.
No, this was terrible. We got
good.
our actual money back. It was a horrible movie.
I promise you will not be walking out of the Mario
Oh,
movie.
I doubt it.
Even just for the animation itself is incredible.
Oh,
it's fun. It's so much fun. I'm not gonna spoil it. We're not talking about the new one.
Fun like Sonic fun?
Peaches.
Because I thought Sonic was fun.
I didn't see Sonic.
Oh, then I won't say a word.
I know.
They remade Sonic. They pretty much shot Sonic twice.
Oh, when they edited how Sonic looked because he looked ridiculous.
But they ended up reshooting the entire
and the internet
movie.
was like,
terrible.
What?
Yeah.
That's what they should have done with this original Mario movie.
Why they put them in these fucking jumpsuits with jump packs for fucking boots or whatever the fuck they were? I don't get it. They weren't in their overalls. They weren't in nothing.
No, it's not. It doesn't stick to the original. I think they were trying to be edgy. I think
you're right.
They were we're artists and we're gonna take this one thing that everybody loves. So I don't know why we're gonna change it, but we're gonna. And if they actually kept to what the original was, it would have been incredible because the cast was cool and the effects and stuff. I think they were up. Well, sorry, they were up for I think an Oscar, but they were going against Jurassic Park, so they're not going to win for special effects against Jurassic Park because that was insane in itself.
Yeah,
that still blows away.
That was still well done.
But they did get nominated, so it's like the effects were there. It was. They tried. Yeah. They tried. It's unfortunate that it turned out like that because it could have been something great. But it wasn't. So we have this blip in the past of a horrible movie.
Do you remember this movie that? Oh yeah, I remember that sad movie. Yeah, it was.
And I was pretty little when it came out, and I remember I didn't like Yoshi because they made him a real dinosaur, and to me that was kind of like. I was like,
it didn't make sense, right? It just like Toad. Toad didn't make sense.
The Toad person, and then I guess it was supposed to be a Toad guy, and then they turned it into a person. Like I said, whenever I watched the video of it, they went into detail about this movie, and it was just bad after bad after bad. Like, it just, everything was stacked against it.
Yeah.
This poor movie was just not going to make it.
Right.
And now it's nostalgic.
Sure. I won't go out of my way to watch it.
No.
If
it was
if you guys really begged us to watch it, we would, but that would be, we'd need, a lot of people saying, please watch this movie.
We would need a lot of comments saying, watch this, because it's not something...
No.
We want to watch again because we've already seen it, but we would.
Yeah. The Nintendo 64 was Super Mario 64 that came out.
Mario 64.
That was really fucking fun. Now I remember this game. It was a shitload of fun now that I'm looking at the freaking graphic from it. That was a lot of fun to play. But again, I didn't have a Nintendo 64, so I didn't get to play it as often.
I can't believe you didn't have a Nintendo 64. I lived on Nintendo 64 raised me.
I didn't have a Nintendo till our first Wii.
Till the Wii number one?
The Wii, the original Wii.
But that was, I don't even know. I don't know how long ago that was. When Mario came out on Nintendo 64, everyone was blown away by the graphics. Everybody. I mean, it was good. It looked, that's where we were introduced to throwing the penguin off the edge.
Oh, yeah. Level, right.
Which is, you know what's so funny about that? Is you do that with your friend and you laugh and you think it's hilarious because it is.
Right.
And you're so funny. And then it's like, it's weird now with the internet how the world has shrank so much. And that became a meme, which connects me to everybody else because I'm like, hey, everybody knows about this, or everyone that's involved in the game knows that you take the penguin and you throw it off the edge. We thought we were being original and funny when we were doing that, let alone now the whole world has done it and it's completely a thing. But it's cool to have that connection of like, hey, did you do that? Like, I did that too.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you talk to someone and went to a different school, but you guys said the same like school rhymes or
right.
You know, at that time we didn't have access to the whole world.
No, but that's like those things that started decades before us, and they just transcend generation after generation after generation. Right.
I love it.
A lot of those memes that died back in the early 2000s, I still hear today.
Oh, of course.
So it's it's nice to hear. It kind of brings back a little sense of nostalgia for all that stuff.
It gives you that spark, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that time. It was great.
Yeah, I remember now. We got the Wii the same year Ethan was born.
Okay.
So that's.
So you were like, hey, we got a kid. We need a console now.
Well, we originally got it for game nights with our friends.
Okay. Oh, because you were into like tennis and
bowling and all the other shit. So we turned them into drinking games, and then, then Ethan.
We drink, so it's like
I drank. So,
I just need an excuse to drink.
Yeah,
so we're turning this into a game. I don't need an excuse to drink. I like to play the game. If you were like, hey, we're gonna do this, and I turn everything to a game. If you're walking next to me on the street, we're in a race and you don't know it.
You're fucking funny.
I am going to beat you, even though you have no idea that we're racing.
That's awesome. So now knowing this, if we're ever walking, like the four of us or something, when we get to the end of our destination, I'm just going to run ahead.
I will sprint. It's funny because I walk for my exercise, so I walk around my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'll be on one side of the street, and there's somebody on the other side of the street, and we're going up a big hill because I'm trying to get in shape.
Yeah.
And they have no idea. They don't even probably see me know that I exist, but we're racing now. I will get to the top of this hill first. I need that motivation. I need that extra competition for that push to really do it.
You remind me of this meme that I'm playing right now.
1, 2, 3! Kevin, that guy's not even racing you.
Yeah, he did. He blinked.
I like competition.
Sure.
You don't like competition?
I used to.
We should be playing Mario right now, and I would beat you at it.
Sure.
Mario Party all day.
Mario Party
2, I must have spent, if I added all the time that I played Mario Party 2, it's probably a good year. I will add it up together.
Wow.
I played it a lot.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know how many hours I have on certain games. I know how many hours. So Steam is a game distributor.
Yes, we know what Steam is. That's where I bought The Sims from.
Steam actually records the amount of hours you play a game. Kind of. If the game is open, it still considers you playing the game.
Oh, so if you walked away,
it still counts that 24 hours that you stepped. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. But if you're just on the load screen, it still counts you playing the game. There's like so many games. Like I have one game I really love. It's called 7 Days to Die. I've played that probably in the neighborhood of like, I don't know, maybe like 500 or 600 hours. But Minecraft doesn't keep a tally except for the map you play in. So I have no.
So you have no idea.
Probably in the thousands of hours at this point.
Oh, for sure.
Mario Brothers, I have no idea.
I have put in thousands of hours to Mario games.
I've probably put in maybe hundreds of hours.
Mario Kart all day.
Yeah.
Mario Party again, and Super Smash Brothers literally raised me. That's all I was playing.
That's awesome.
I would throw Banjo and Kazooie in there sometimes.
So we got the newer Banjo-Kazooie game that came out. It made me want to vomit.
No way. Like
the
sickness of motion?
Physically made me want to vomit.
Even when Xbox came out and it was double controls for like first person shooters. So one moves your head, one moves your body. And I'm like, this is too much for me. I want to just push forward and go. That's why in Mario, you hit forward, you hold A and you run. That's the controls I need.
That's what Chauncey says too. She's like, I can't play this shit. So how do you guys do it?
Double thumb
I'm like, I don't mind. Like controllers like running around, that's not a big deal. It's so I know where I'm looking. If I turn my thumb to the left, I know I'm gonna look to the left, right? But when the camera is automatic and it does its own fucking motion thing, I'm like, no, I feel like I'm on a goddamn roller coaster. I'm like, no, I'm gonna puke.
I'm sick.
I'm all, this is not for me. I am over this.
I know people that get sick by watching video games because of the motion on it.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah.
Much.
I believe that.
I get it. I mean, I don't get sick that way, but I don't like the controls that way. Like I said, old school. If I'm going forward, I want to run.
Got it.
I want to jump when I hit A, and I want to, do ground pound when I hit Z. And that's how it is. The Nintendo 64 controllers, so much fun. We all ruined our controllers because on Mario Party, you have to spin the little knob that's in the middle.
Oh, do you really?
So we used to go like this with our
So you just
palms,
mash the shit out of the freaking...
And then a whole thing came out and said, hey, don't do this. But that's how we won.
There was a notification that said don't do this?
Yeah, it was, I think when we did it in the first Mario Party. I think when the second Mario, Mamma Mia, came out, then it said don't do that, just use your thumb, but we did it anyway. But that controller, the classic Nintendo 64 controller, I could still hold that comfortably and not have an issue.
Fucking weird ass.
I loved it.
Hold it in your mouth. This if you wanted to. What the fuck is that controller, man?
Whatever PlayStation. No, that was innovation right there.
This was not innovation.
Yes, it was.
That was not innovation.
That is innovation.
That was absolutely probably one of the worst controllers ever designed.
Are you fucking with me?
Yeah, it was so terrible.
I disagree. I loved it. I thought it was cool, the little Z button in the back.
Yeah, the buttons on top are fine.
But I played it for hours and hours and hours, so I got so used to it. You didn't even have one. You're not allowed to have an opinion
I can have an opinion.
You have to own it to have the opinion.
All right, I'll shut my mouth. And then the Nintendo GameCube. I didn't have that either. Did you have the GameCube? I didn't
have the GameCube. I've played it, but I didn't have it. The next one I got from 64 was Wii U. I had a big gap in between my Nintendo systems because I became an adult and then I couldn't play games anymore and it sucked.
We still have the Wii U, and when the Switch was first introduced and we had the Wii U, we're like, why the fuck are they introducing another Wii U? We had no idea that how diverse it was going to be. Yeah, or how diverse. Like, it's got to be linked to something. There's no way you can play games out and about. And no, sure enough, they did a fucking great job with the Switch.
They did the console and the Game Boy. They merged it together and they made something awesome. Which I don't have a Switch. I would like to get one. Yeah. Even though now I feel like, is there a new thing coming? Because
the Switch is still like, if you want to play Nintendo, that's the only problem I have with Nintendo, specifically for content creators, is so like say I play a game like Halo, right? I get X amount of percentage of the game. Microsoft doesn't take any of my money. Yeah. Right? So they're like, you play our games because you're basically promoting our games for free.
It's free promotion.
Exactly. Nintendo is the opposite. Yeah. Nintendo, the first time I played a Nintendo game to create gameplay, I got red flagged for it. I got dinged for content creation, for copyright.
Yeah, they took your money.
They took my money. So I had to register for the content creator program, and they automatically take 30% off the top.
No matter what.
No matter
Just
what.
Automatic 30%.
And if you do anything that they don't like, they automatically copyright your video.
Okay, so maybe we shouldn't play a Mario game.
Maybe not on camera, but I mean, well, we're registered with them, so that doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, we're already registered. Yeah. Good. Let's play Mario and get drunk.
That would be fine. That would be fine. We can do that. That sounds like a good time, actually.
I saw a video where they were playing Mario Kart and they had to come in 7th place. And I feel like just adding that extra, like I said, I love competition. Adding in that extra little bit, so much fun. Because you're not coming in last and you're not coming in first. Okay. You have to hit 7th, but there's 4 people, so only one person can hit. To win the game, you have to hit 7th place.
That's so strange.
But it's
got to be really challenging.
Oh no, it adds the extra to it.
Because there's no just punch the gas and go.
No.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of stuff I love. I want to make it harder for no reason.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know why, but that's what I want to do. Right. I want to not come in first. I want to have to come in 7th.
All right. She wants to come in 7th. She's the 7th place winner.
Woo! Dream big, kids.
Yes!
7th place winner.
7th place. Shoot for 7th place out there, guys.
If 7th place is how I win the game,
so
I'm gonna do it.
So in normal, like if you win something, first place is winner, second place is first loser, right? So 7th place winner is 6th and 8th place first loser at that point.
I don't know what you're saying. All I heard when you said that was if you ain't first, you're last. If you're not on the top, it doesn't matter. So if I didn't win, then I don't care. I'm a great sport. I will congratulate the person who won.
She doesn't mean it though. She doesn't mean it.
I want it to be me on the podium. I'm not gonna lie. But when we got the Wii U, and that was the first time we did 2-player where it wasn't a split screen. So you do 2 players on the same screen and you guys are jumping and stuff.
Yeah.
Hard for me. It's hard to play with I feel like you have to be in sync with the person that you're playing with.
Yeah, because if they're less than your speed of gameplay or faster than your speed of gameplay, you're gonna fail.
You have to match their energy and you guys have to go along it at the same pace, which would be cool. If like you and your friends sat down and wanted to do it, it would be awesome. But see, I was playing with my kids and it was such a hard time learning Mario that way because obviously that's what my kids were starting with was this newer Mario.
Sure.
So we're both lost because they're like, what do I do? Do I hit this? And I'm like, I don't know. Like you're in a bubble now. I have to pop you or it was confusing to me.
You're in a bubble now.
If you get hit, you end up in a bubble.
Yeah.
And then me as the other player has to let you out of the bubble. So it's a whole thing. But I'm so old school that I'm so used to the original way where it was just one screen.
Just scroller, yeah.
Just scroll through, run through, and you hit the end and you grab the flag or the star if we're playing Mario 64, and that's the way to do it.
So you don't have a Switch, so you've never played Super Mario Odyssey?
No, I have not.
We'll bring the Switch in here.
Okay.
It's so much fucking fun.
Is that
That's
a
a fun
multiplayer one though, where is it your goal of getting to the castle to fight Bowser?
No.
Peaches, 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 peaches,
No,
peaches,
no.
peaches, peaches. I can't get it
No,
out.
it's like an open world almost, and you're going. It's fun.
You get to just randomly run around.
Yeah, I mean there's levels and stuff,
Yeah.
but you're collecting moons in every level, and there's like multiple goals per level.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it's not a scroller.
Yeah.
It's a 3D
I
open
think
world.
I would
Okay.
like it.
Yeah.
I like Mario games. No matter what type it is, I would like to play it.
I'm looking through the history of. I don't see one of the games. It's called Mario Paper,
Oh, yeah, Mario Paper.
but it's not on here in their own Nintendo freaking history of games.
On your Nintendo website, it's not on it.
It's not on here.
Maybe it's only, well, I guess I was going to say maybe it's only Mario games, but it's called Mario Paper.
It's called Mario Paper.
But Mario's done a lot. I mean, he started out with Donkey Kong,
Right.
jumping over barrels.
Exactly.
He's come a long way
Yeah.
from back in the day. It was entertaining and we love it. And it hits, when you hear Mario, you see Mario, it definitely, like, to me at least, it kicks you back to that place in time of just
Oh,
being a
especially
kid.
the music that pops up, the original,
my
original
gosh.
freaking this, yeah, that. You know?
Also, the new movie, the score is amazing.
Didn't Jack Black do a lot of the stuff in there too, or did he do just a couple of the
He has a
songs?
featured song.
Okay.
It's not a musical, obviously.
No.
So he has his featured song, but I'm saying the score throughout the entire movie
Yeah, it's good.
is really good.
Okay,
It's really good.
that's good.
It kind of kicks you, it hits you with that nostalgia little bit.
The whole time through?
Oh, the whole time through, they're throwing in secret stuff. It's
That's cool.
great. It's a great movie.
All right.
Plus, with the theater I went to, they had VIP seating, which I've never done before.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah, and it's like a big chair,
Yeah.
and my seat reclines back, and I'll never go to a regular movie theater ever
Which one did you go
again.
to?
I was in Washington.
Oh,
I was
that's
on
right. You went up
vacation.
there. Okay, so you.
I
went
was
up
in a
there.
little independent theater.
Oh, okay.
In the middle of nowhere, and they're like, and we happened to go on Tuesday. They had $5 Tuesday. I'm like, oh yes, absolutely. So then we upgraded to VIP, and that's the way. There's no other way to watch a movie.
You go to the theater in Anacortes?
Mm-mm.
Which one?
I did go to Anacortes, so gorgeous
They have
town.
a little theater right there on the main street.
There's
It's
one
pretty
in
cute, too.
Oak Harbor.
Oh,
That
okay.
plays,
Oh, yeah.
movies.
Oh, okay.
Stop getting off track. Nobody
No.
cares where I went on vacation.
Sure they do.
Anacortes
We love
is-
Washington. Anacortes is freaking gorgeous.
Anacortes, this is my first time going there. It was
It's really pretty.
gorgeous.
Yeah, we stayed there one night and it was so pretty. I mean, it's just a little fishing town.
Yeah.
You know? So it's really pretty. Over
Someone
there.
was off their boat because they were like, oh, what are you doing, doctor? He's like, my boat caught on fire. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. The stories that probably roll through a sailor town.
Oh, probably not.
That's where Brandy lives, I think.
Really?
You don't think so? And the sailor said, Brandy.
Oh.
Remember that song? And she lives in the harbor town?
Yeah.
I think it's Anacortes.
She lives in Anacortes.
If I was going to guess. That's the town that Brandy lives in.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, back on track.
So what team are you? Mario or Luigi? Let us know in the comments.
Wario, or Waluigi, or Bowser, or...
Hmm.
There's so many options. Waluigi freaks me out.
It's kinda
Maybe
creepy.
because I like Luigi so
Yeah,
bad, I don't like his counterpart.
Kind of creepy.
He kind of freaks me out. Wario's cool. I don't mind Wario. Waluigi's like, meh.
Yeah.
And not my favorite. He kind of creeps me out. Like if I saw a person with his energy in real life, I'd be like, eh.
It reminds me, there was a show a while back and it reminds me of the character from it and I can't remember the name of it for the fucking life of me.
You'll think of it tonight
I'll
when
remember
you're
it tonight.
in
Yeah,
bed and be
exactly.
like, oh,
yeah.
that's
It was a
that
kid's
character.
cartoon. Oh, a
Okay.
kid's show. Sorry, it's a live action show. And the character that plays the villain, I'll
You're
put it
talking
up
about
right
Lazy
here.
Town. I know.
I
what you're
am talking about Lazy Town. Yeah.
Oh, Waluigi energy?
Yeah.
The bad guy from Lazy Town.
Yeah.
That whole show was weird. That's
It
a
was
whole, we need to...
so freaking weird. We should do an episode
Yeah,
on
we're gonna
that.
have to do an
or
episode
do
on Lazy Town.
or a dive on just like kids shows.
A deep dive
Yeah.
on... But Lazy Town in itself... And I don't think I was a kid. I might have been...
Oh, I wasn't a kid. It was the kids growing up though.
That
We watched
saw,
it with.
I know,
Yeah.
but I think I was in between, maybe like high school when that was out. I don't know why I was even watching it, but I watched it. I mean, enough to remember the character.
Right.
I thought that girl, the main girl,
Yeah.
I liked her a lot. I thought she was so pretty.
She was pretty badass.
I looked up,
too.
I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I want to be this girl. And she's so nice and sweet, and it's
Yeah.
a kid show, and it was fun.
Her and the main superhero dude. I can't
Oh
remember
my
his
gosh,
name.
yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah. He was.
She didn't need him, honestly. She would have been fine on her own.
Probably.
She didn't. She handled it all on her own.
Oh, for sure.
Just like Penny on Inspector Gadget.
Just like Penny on Inspector Gadget. She doesn't need...
You're putting up with his shit for extra.
Exactly.
Like, you got it on your own, girl. Like,
Yeah,
girl
no,
power.
for sure.
Do it yourself.
Yep. No,
Which-
she did have it.
Princess Peach.
Same
I feel
way?
like she's cool. You know, but here's a theory that I have heard. Peach wants to be kidnapped, or Peach likes being kidnapped.
You know what? Everybody's got their kink.
Do you think Bowser's her secret kink?
I think so, man. I don't know.
I like dinosaur Koopa King.
Constantly getting freaking kidnapped by the same dude.
I know.
It's bizarre.
She's
Every
like,
damn game. It's
"Oh,
like
no.
nothing new.
Bowser's gonna kidnap me from my castle. You don't have a panic room? Hide.
Yeah.
Throw a turtle shell or a banana peel.
Specifically,
Fire
the banana peel.
flower?
Yeah, that's right. You know she's got them at her disposal, but she's not using them.
I know.
She's like, Mario, come help me.
Mario, I need you. Well, she's
not Italian. That was dumb.
Princess Peach, I'll get you. Mamma mia. I'm not Italian, but neither is Chris Pratt, so.
Right. And people give him shit for that too.
Mamma
Not
mia.
Italian, playing an
People
Italian
get
role.
mad
Stop
at
it.
it.
That's what
People get
actors
mad.
do. Actors play roles. They pretend to be other people. They don't have to be of that thing or of that culture, of that anything. They act as
You're acting. It's
they're
an art.
fucking actors.
That's the point.
That's
It's the
their-
art of acting.
Literally their job.
Well, people get mad at everything.
Whatever.
Toad is adorable.
Toad's cute.
Toad is cute.
Toad's cute
He's-
just in general. I make little decals of Toad that we ship out with our Mario decals.
Aww.
I'll give you one of them. They're
And he
really
just
cute.
sits there as a little
Yeah.
toad.
Oh,
Toad's
yeah.
cute.
I have some Among Us decals too. I was gonna give you some of those too. We cut those out a while back.
I want orange. Orange Among Us. That's my favorite.
All right.
That's my.
I don't know if I have orange, but I'll give you one of those.
I don't want it.
I'll cut some out for you that
I
are
don't want it
orange.
if it's not orange.
I'll make some orange.
It has to
ones.
be orange if it's Among Us.
Okay, I'll make some orange.
That's
ones for
my color. That's my go-to color. If you know, you know.
you. Yeah, that's my go-to color. It's orange.
Yeah, I realized
love
that
orange, yeah.
after I said we should put orange in
Yeah.
here, and you're like, really? And I was like, yeah, that's my favorite color. And you said,
Yeah.
that's my favorite color too.
Yeah.
That's why I bought this Asperol Spritz hat
Just because it's
at
orange.
the thrift store for
Because it's
$2.99 because
orange.
it's orange.
Yeah.
Oh, Asperol Spritz is gross.
What is it?
It's an orange liqueur. So what you make with it is, what is that called? I think that's what it calls is Asperol Spritz. It's Asperol, Prosecco, and like soda water.
So it's supposed to be like a freaking.
It's gross. I don't know what it's supposed to be like.
I don't know.
I tasted it and I didn't like it. So, but the Asperol Spritz
A mimosa,
is
that's what I'm thinking.
kind
Is this
of,
supposed to
but
be like a
not
shitty
even
mimosa?
close. It just sucks.
It's just.
It's an orange liqueur. An orange Asperol Spritz is orange and vanilla liqueur.
Oh, I
And
don't.
then
I
you-
hate the flavor of vanilla.
And then you put that with
Unless it's in a cake.
Prosecco, and it. No, whatever. I mean, I'm not knocking people that drink it, but it's not for me.
Right.
But this orange is amazing. This is a great orange hat.
No, it's bright.
I
It's
purchased
like the
it. I like
Fucking
bright.
perfect shade
I like
of orange.
bright colors.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, I don't drink this, but it doesn't matter. It just,
It doesn't matter.
I have a UPS
I like-
hat that I
I
wear
like
just
the
because
damn
I
hat.
like how it fits me. It's like, do you work for UPS? No, but I have a hat. It's to me. It's to me, Luigi. You want to know what Mario's last name is?
I do want to know what Mario's last name is.
It's Mario. You don't remember that from the original movie?
No.
I'm Mario, and this is my
Shut
brother,
the
Luigi
fuck up.
Mario.
I don't remember that.
Luigi Mario Brothers. Insert the clip. Mario, Luigi Mario.
I don't remember this scene.
We say that a lot in our house.
Wow.
There's certain movie lines that just stick with you forever. And
I mean, there's a lot of movie lines that we say like on a regular freaking
technically-
basis, but that's not one of them.
just don't speak.
Yeah.
Don't speak. I gotta stop singing copywritten songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't.
We've
help
got
it.
like 4 strikes already just for freaking
I
Brittany.
have
here.
love in my heart of music, and I explodes out of me because I love music.
I do love music. There's probably nothing I love more than in the entertainment world than fucking music.
But that's
I
why
love
we're here,
music,
because
yeah.
we love media and we're remembering all the great stuff that
Yes.
we have had, and we're rewinding back to our childhood. And Super Mario Brothers is a staple in many, many, many of our lives.
How many of you out there absolutely love the Mario franchise as a whole? Not even just one game or 2 games, but like as the entire
The
whole.
entire thing.
It's just like you're all in. Or if you're not, why? I'd like to know.
Yeah, why not? Or
Yeah.
why aren't you all in?
Yeah.
Or is it a situation where you didn't have access to it, so you never became a fan? Whereas I'm a fan because that's what I had.
Right.
We had Nintendo things, and like me with a PlayStation, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
For sure.
So since that's what I grew up with, and I feel like Mario kind of hits for girls or women because it was fun, and it wasn't. I feel like sometimes games get like super violent. And I don't want that. Like, I just want to jump on a turtle.
Just jump on a turtle and knock it, make
ride
it shoot off to the, yeah.
And that's the thing, too, is timing.
I love Yoshi.
Yoshi's awesome. And that's the thing, if you can time it right and you get that da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you get an extra life, oh, that's the best.
That's pretty cool.
It's the best.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool feeling.
So I'm all in on Nintendo. I'm all in on Mario.
Sweet.
That's why I'm hyping it up so much, because it's great. If you haven't seen the new movie, go see it. If you can get a VIP seat, do that. Reclining back in a big theater chair, it was good. It was so new to me, and it was so cool, and now I'm ruined.
That's
forever.
Good. That's good. We don't have those here in town.
I know.
Our theaters are really mediocre at
I
best.
know.
And we live in a fairly large city. But yeah,
we have two Hollywood and go to a real.
No, you can go to Burbank.
And a sit one.
Yeah, you can go to Burbank. Go to what used to be their AMC has.
If you want to spend an arm and a leg.
Yeah, the ArcLight's gone.
I've never been there.
That's the one that was like more posh, where they'd serve you beer and
then
alcohol at the fucking seat.
Oh, this one had beer and alcohol too. I didn't do it, but the option was there. Which why not? It's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
But to sit and like in the big chair and like recline back,
for
that's
sure.
the way to do it. But yeah, the regular movie theater is just as good. This one's
just cool. Go watch it. Just go watch the damn movie and let us know what you think. I want to know.
Tell me what you thought of it. Do you agree with me, or do you think I'm crazy?
Well, I think you're crazy anyway.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yes.
I was waiting for that. I'm like,
she kind of opened herself up for that.
I did. As soon as I said it, as soon as it floated out my mouth, I'm like, here it comes.
God damn it.
Here it comes. Float it out. See, I can't even speak anymore.
I just shut her down. It was that fast. It was fantastic. I know how to do it now. Yes. No, I'm just kidding.
Technical difficulties.
Exactly. Anyway, so if you guys enjoyed this wonderful little episode that we just put together, hit that little like button down below.
And don't forget to subscribe, please, 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 please.
Yes, we could use all the subscribers we can get. We're trying to grow this channel as quickly as possible so we can put out more episodes like this. So, till next time, everyone. See ya.
Bye. That's for you later when you're editing.